G'day Marvel, Future Fight Gamers, VaderG here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at Molten Man Alliance Battle Tutorial, the power of Odin's Blessing, and a bit of general chat. Here we're looking at Molten Man in team. This is a team I use because I can't max skill cooldown without Green Goblin in it. So Rolk lead, Green Goblin, Molten Man. We'll have a bit of a look at his stats in team in a second here. He's pretty worked there, you can see he's ranked 378th. I've put a fair bit of effort into building him. Here's his stats in team. Attack speed a bit low, 114%. Crit rate 66%. He gets crit from his third skill. Crit damage 197. Ignore defense 50%. Got his dodge up at 74% and cooldown at 50%. So they're the critical stats you want to be looking for. I've got his gears at 25, 20, I think 23 for the third one, and 25 for the last. And there his gear options, pretty well 6-star Euro, because he's used 2 times a fortnight. And lucky enough to get 2 Odin Blessings, or actually got 4 total from World Boss Ultimate drops. So he's got 2 Odin Blessing Euro on him, which definitely helps as well, I can tell you. We'll have a bit of a chat about that later. Got Overdrive ISO set. Both of his Chaotix have Dodge as the option. Kitted out with a CTP of Rage. A pretty good one as well, pretty high stats on that. The team with Green Goblin, you get all attack and cooldown. If you can max cooldown without Green Goblin in team, definitely use Beast. Beast will, with his crit, guaranteed crit rate, will definitely give you more points. Have a look at his skills here. That was his passive. His first skill, we don't use that much. His second skill has paralysis and decreased fire resist. You'll see that being utilized a lot through the run. His third is a massive buff, so all attacks increase by 45%. That's huge. His fourth skill has damage over time. Here we can see that. And his fifth skill is also a massive buff skill and does huge damage to the beast. So what you'll see, this is on my account. So we've actually got 2 runs in this video series. The first one's on my own account here. So without further ado, we'll get to it. And I'll put a bit of music on so you guys can have a look at this. So there you have it. That was a good run by me in that thing. I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I was really happy with that run. What we're going to look at here, this is a different account, and this is a pretty shit run. There's nothing too great about this run, but this account has 16 Odin Blessings equipped, so it's a really OP account. It has over 80% physical attack. It's got the Loki proc, and it's got 16 Odin Blessings. Now, if you actually look at the stats on the Odin Blessing, you'll see I'm using Beast here in team as well instead of Green Goblin. If you look at the Odin Blessing stats by themselves, they're actually pretty unimpressive compared to, say, 6-star Euro. But certainly, they make an absolutely massive impact on Alliance Battle characters. So I'm just guessing all characters in general, Alliance Tournament, any sort of competitive mode, they actually make an absolutely ridiculously massive impact. Like I said, I wasn't extremely happy with this run. I managed just to creep over 3.5 million at the end. The difference between this account, so my account has 2 Odin Blessing Euro, this one has 16. Obviously this account has around about 15% more physical attack. My account has a Loki proc as well, but yeah, just watch the point stack up. Like I said, this was not a convincing run by any means. I think this account could certainly do a lot better. But it just, look, we got a silence there. I mean, so just crap already, just probably blowing 100,000 points just by having that silence there. And I did not cancel 3 beast rolls in this run either. So I'll put a bit of music on. You guys check out the rest of this run. Be amazed at the absolute power of Odin Blessing. I have to admit, I did say in an earlier video I would never look at getting Odin Blessings from loot boxes, and so far I haven't had to. I've had a bit of luck from World Boss Ultimate, but playing this account certainly has made me reconsider that. Having said that, you have to pay to unequip them every meta change now as well, so it's an extra cost to play the game in general, even if you are lucky and get some from the actual chest. So have I backtracked and saying I'm going to get some? No, but I'm certainly not as opposed to it as what I was a month ago, even though I really don't like doing any of the RNG stuff. Anyway, bit of music on, here we go. So there you go, what a score, 3.5 million, and that was a pretty crap run. So that just demonstrates the power of Odin Blessing, to me and hopefully to you as well. Anyhow, I've got some other, just want to have a quick chat about something here. Firstly, kudos to Netmarble for putting out the 28-day check-in. We get a free Odin Blessing with that, we get a free CTP. I generally do not whinge about anything that's free, I can tell you. But in this instance, I really think that the Dimension chest, which is a CTP chest that we get on the 28-day, I really think it should be a CTP selector. Initially, this is what they released. So what's on the screen? Receive a CTP selector and Odin's Blessing. CTP selector would be the bomb. Anyhow, I messaged Netmarble about that, and this is what they've come back with, sort of saying, I sort of said, can you give us a CTP selector rather than a Dimension chest? And they've come back and said no. So basically it's going to be RNG. I really want Netmarble to reconsider this because I don't want to get any of these. I don't want to see any of you guys getting any of them either. I mean, I'm not sure if, that would just be devastating. if that's in the chest, I don't want that either. I mean, there's nothing good about that. And realistically, even CTP of Authority, I have no use for a CTP of Authority. It would be nice to give players the freedom to choose what type of CTP they're going to get. So Netmarble, I would implore you to reconsider. But if they do go with the RNG side of things and we just get an RNG CTP, then, you know, we'll take it as it comes. Quick shout out to my guys, Alliance Mix Volume 1. If you want to apply, hit me up online, VaderGX. Always looking for outstanding ABX players. Pretty high levels of scoring required there, but that's what you get when you're #1 Alliance in the world. Anyhow, guys, enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.